I have decided I'm gonna show it to Natsuki. Hi. Oh my god. She reads my poem. She's gonna be so happy, dude, because she hated my last one. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Heh, totally. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute, I mean, well written, no, I mean... Oh, so that's how it is my poem is cute. Her eyes, what happened? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Are you sure? Then why are your eyes becoming like that? You tell me. You tell me. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading it again, I decided that it's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, you know, girls will like those kinds of things. Ha ha ha. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your tastes, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget what a real pro is. Something's hairy. And those are spiders. Ew, how can you like spiders? Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if our friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay. I have to say I liked your other one a little better. But it's basically she knows something about Amy, and she knows she likes spiders, and if she tells everyone, people might not like Amy anymore. Why? Maybe it's Amy wants to keep it to herself. But she's gonna tell everyone. Amy's life might be in ruins, might get hurt. Amy likes spiders. She keeps it private, perhaps. But if I tell everyone about it, then maybe no one will like her. That makes me happy, because I'm not happy. I like to see others suffer. Not bad, right? It's kind of weird. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Thinks about, oh, what was she gonna say, I wonder. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you are afraid of. Something that you are afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. Well, that just makes people stupid. I agree with that completely, dude. Natsuki, I agree so much with you right now. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I so agree, dude. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I agree mostly, yeah. Depends on what weird things you're talking about. Some things are maybe too weird to be normal. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. What? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I will judge her or anything. Yeah, you totally wouldn't. Natsuki has trouble finding words. Oh no. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. I would say so. Well, yeah. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I am very smarty pants. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. The movie? Okay, everyone. We are all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of, hehe. Do we really have to do something for the festival? That's so lame. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That is a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it very simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I have designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. How will you perform? Will you be reading we're gonna be reading a play. Reading out a play. That's the only thing I can think of. They're gonna do a play or talk out loud playing something. Performing. Monica, are you crazy? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Wow, writing a poem, that sounds utterly boring to me in real life. If I saw a poster that said, bring your poem and read it out loud, I'll be like, first of all, poem, I suck at it, read out loud in front of everyone, I'm dying inside. Ha ha ha. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. I'm quitting this club. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with that, man. There's no way I'm gonna expose my social phobic skills and let make everyone see how terrible I am at public speech, etc. I agree with Natsuki. There's no way. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. I will do that too. I'll be so frightened, man. I'm like, this will be something I will call in sick for. Sorry, I got Ebola. I can't come. Sorry. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they are coming from. They are losers. They have no friends. That's rude. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. Oh, okay. That's maybe the reason they don't want to share their poems. They're so personal. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I can write the poems for them, my friends. I kind of overlooked that, I guess. I'm very sorry. Thoughts. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Oh my god. Holy crap, you crazy. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? No way in hell she's gonna say yes. I'm gonna cry. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha ha ha, that is everyone. You were the best, Yuri. You forgot to ask me, dude. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, you crazy. Come on, you can't do it in front of us. We are a team. How are you gonna do it in front of a bunch of strangers? Monica, you crazy? This pony guy here is gonna laugh at me. This is too sudden. Oh my god. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Exactly. Oh no, I'm dying. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha ha ha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika refinishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Huh, thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yes, that should be fine. Yuri, I'll go next. You crazy? Oh my god. Wow. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. What happened? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. I have this same feeling, dude. Yuri, you can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? She wants to impress me, maybe? Impress us? Or stand up for herself? Or like, face her fear. Don't let shyness take over her. Everything, buddy. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished and oh my god, she's like blushing. Everyone is stunned. We have to dispel the stun before we die. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Meow. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing, and we were very caring about your poemy. Thoughts. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, who's next? I guess I'm next then, Sayori. Sayori hops out of her chair, cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I giggled. Ha 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 ha. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best way that way, or come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning.